I played with Chris Johnson and Lendell White. They had the nickname of Smash and Dash. Are you aware of that nickname?
I didn't know that.
Smash and Dash. Yeah, that's what they were. Lendell was big like you, and CJ2K was fast as crap like you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the nickname, how did it spawn? How did it happen?
I think just somebody on Twitter, and then it just got back to us somehow.
Let's make sure you get in there.
Somebody on Twitter, and then it just got back to us somehow, and then we just ran with it. It was unique. It was nice.
All right, so social media actually gave it to you.
Yeah.
And then you guys took it. Okay, cool.
How do you guys avoid being, or maybe you are competitive, but you're the same position, there's only one football, you guys both want it as much as you can get it. How do you guys balance that with what seems to be an obvious friendship?
Yeah, I mean, it's evident. It's not really our job. That's not our job to do that. It's just our job to, whenever we get in a position to have the ball in our hand, is to protect the ball and do what we're capable of doing. And however it looks, whether he gets the ball more or I get the ball more, we're both pretty selfless humans, so we don't really care how it works out, but we just want to win. So however that looks, we're down to do.
How do you balance a little bit of okay, we're going to share some carries, which maybe extends my career, but you also have to have moments of man, I wish I just got another drive. I just felt like I was getting in the groove there a little bit. Is there ever that issue there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We would be lying if we said that there wasn't.
Sure.
So, because you always want to go crazy. So,
right.
I mean, you always want the ball to make plays. So, yeah, we have those moments.
Yeah.
Well, before the season, Amon-Ra St. Brown said if you get 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving, he's going to buy you whatever you want.
Yeah, I know.
You got to get more touches to get that. What were you going to make him get you?
A house. Someone got to buy one.
What about your season itself? It was a really good season, right? You got unlucky with the injuries, right? But how do you kind of view it here with all your coordinators leaving and now going into the future? What should we expect from the Detroit Lions?
The coordinators, all the coaches that left, it was a big piece of what we had. But I think, with the talent that we have on the roster, I think we're going to be just fine. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to lose a beat. So.
Who do you think Dan Campbell's going to miss more, Ben Johnson or Aaron Glenn?
Probably AG, because he's been with him for a long time.
I think he missed both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both high-end respected guys, and how they carry their work and how they handle their business is bar enough second to anybody. So I know that Dan will be missing them guys, but we get to see them.
You two hang off the field? You freaking frack off the field? Hey, what you doing? Go play video games and do that stuff all the time?
Yeah, sometimes. I think more of my rookie year, we played the game more together.
Right.
But he hasn't really reached out.
What's one thing you would take from his game or one thing he might take from your game, that you would go look at and go, ooh, I wish I could have that?
I think his ability to just keep his legs moving. It would be some runs that he's stuff in the backfield. I know you see him just break out of it and just get a good 5-yard gain.
Yeah, guys on his back and he's just slowly backpedaling him down the field.
If you watch me on the sideline, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. But
yeah, I think for me, taking from Jahmyr is he does an incredible job of setting up his blocks. Before Ja will do something, before it works, I'll be like, how is he gonna get there? And the way he always sets it up, he always happens to be right. So it's being able to have the ability to have elite vision, but being able to set up where he wants to go without being there already, I think it's super dope, and I love to improve my game in that area.
Right.
We're almost 3 weeks removed from that Saturday night, and most people couldn't make sense of it. Felt like the Lions were a team of destiny. Have you guys been able to process, understand what went wrong that Saturday night?
Yeah, just execution. A lot of plays we just didn't execute on, and when you have a lot of people out. It makes it harder. It makes you have to do everything just right. You can't really mess up. So I think that was a big thing. And then we messed up, so it bit us it bit us. So yeah.
What impresses you? I know it was last year, but opening game, your first game ever, you got to play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right. But you guys are one of those teams that's kind of there and chasing where they're trying to be. What amazes you guys about what they do here year after year?
Yeah, I think ultimately, seeing the Chiefs be the juggernaut, they always find a way to win.
Yeah.
Regardless of the excuses that were created for us, whether it's the injuries or this or that, even when they had injuries, like it wasn't an excuse for them to continue to go out there and win the way that they do. So I think us, becoming like this new team and this new organization who's like transforming the culture of what it used to be to being like what it is now, I think that's what it takes to take the next step to be like who we want to be. Like always finding a way to win, because you don't make excuses for the Chiefs when they do.
Yeah, it's a great point, though. After all those years where the Lions were just down, now you've arrived. Now what are you going to be, and what do you need to do to get the next level? And one is next man up, no matter how many. Next man up's expected to do the job that the last guy out was doing. Easier said than done,
for sure.
But the Chiefs find a way to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonic and Knuckles, I know you can run the rock, but can you really sell me Bounty worth a damn? I don't think either one of you are that great a salesman, all right? I don't think it. Prove me wrong.
You want to prove them? Well, I'm not here for proving anybody wrong. I'm only here to prove us right. So, if your hands get sticky, I would hope that you use Bounty. And again, you watching a football game, you can't have football without wings.
You can't have wings without Bounty. So that's how you get it.
Okay, you guys like get in the mirror last night and work out those lines together?
Like 8 weeks ago.
Good, that's good. All right, off of that, I do want to know, have you legitimately ever played Sonic and Knuckles? Did you guys, that's my era.
Yeah, I played it when I was like 8. I had like Sonic Unleashed, had that game.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, and I had like a couple. I had like one more game. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
I was younger.
Yeah, so my older brother, we actually played Shadow. He had a game, his own, and Shadow had his own chopper, but like me and my brother played that when we were young. I played like Sonic a little bit, but more of Shadow.
That was a good job by Bounty though too. And I'm wings and brisket, so I will need Bounty for sure.
I tell you.
Give me who's your favorite and your favorite running back to watch in football right now?
Right now?
Besides each other.
Probably Saquon. I ain't gonna lie.
Saquon's the guy for you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Probably Saquon.
Yeah.
I'd probably take Bucky Irving.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Bucky had a year, huh?
Nice. Yeah, he did
right.
I like him the best, like in terms of like people not knowing like what he's going to be able to do, but like seeing him like evolve over the year. I think it's super dope to see.
Yeah, came in as an underdog, kind of like you did in a lot of ways.
Definitely, and I respect that.
Right.
Who you guys think's going to win on Sunday?
I got KC.
I could care less.
You're going Kansas City though. You got to lean though, like just like your football acumen to where you go, ooh, I think it's gonna go this way. Nope.
Not at all.
You're not even watch the game?
Not at all.
You're not gonna watch.
No.
Wow.
We ain't playing. He can watch it for me. I'm still hurt that we lost.
You are hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins.
Right. I hear you, man. It's tough to get over. You didn't get to play the Eagles, but what jumps out about the Eagles?
I mean, the obvious or like the under obvious?
The under
obvious.
We know Saquon's good.
Yeah, I think their defense.
Yeah.
Defense like really elite. Like those boys up front, and they're getting Graham back, right?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, Brandon Graham.
Yeah, it's like
right. Yeah,
the defense is crazy.
So that impressed you. They got an O-line like you guys do, and then a defensive line that's
you say
crazy.
Like us?
Like big overpowering O-line.
Yeah, for sure. They got a dog O-line. I love our O-line.
And Jalen Carter on their defense is a guy that's potentially going to wreck the game for the Chiefs. I mean, if the Eagles are going to win like he thinks, I think the Chiefs are going to win. But if the Eagles are going to win, Jalen Carter's got to go wild, and he's capable of it. I mean, he's just a crazy what he can do.
Yeah, they got a nasty defense. Super nasty defense.
A lot of Georgia boys over there.
Who's the one guy, before we let you go, last one on the who's the best player you guys ever been on the field with so far, like in the NFL? It doesn't matter about running back, whatever position.
Your team, different team,
You got
anyone.
out there where you were just like, holy crap, I didn't realize that guy was like that.
Probably Panay.
Who was it?
Panay
Sewell.
Is that right?
Probably Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
You're just like amazed by his power and everything the first time you saw him?
I was more amazed of like his work ethic.
Huh.
You don't like really see guys who are like freaks of nature like him working harder than everybody in the facility.
Right.
So it makes you think like, okay, I'm not a freak like he's a freak, and I need to work harder because like he a dog. So it's like seeing him every day, like how he attacked work and his job, I think it was amazing to see.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, and thanks to Bounty for making them available. When we return, Jameis Winston and Jaden Daniels here on PFT Live. We'll be right back. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.